All right, good morning. It's the Kelly and Ken Show. Our next guest has written songs for guys like Luke Bryan, Cole Swindell, Scotty McCreery, John Party, just to name a few. His latest single is called Woman in Love. Here's a clip.
She's shining like a diamond right there on her left hand. And oh, what it do when it does what it does. Ain't nothing like a woman in love.
I like that song. His name is Aaron Goodvin. Aaron, good morning, sir. How are you, man?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How about you guys?
You know, you're spelling your name wrong.
They're spelling
it's a W instead of a V. It's
yeah,
Goodwin.
that's what most people think, but it's half a W.
That's what.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's half a W. Yeah.
Dude, how do you go from a tiny town in Spirit River, Alberta, Canada, to Nashville writing songs for Cole Swindell and Luke Bryan and John Party, just to name a few?
Well, that's a long story, but basically, I started playing. I started writing songs when I was 12, and then I started playing bars when I was 18, and I kind of kept going. And I found out I met a guy from Nashville who's actually up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and he had heard me play. And he was like, "You need to be writing songs in Nashville." And I was like, "Well, I want to be writing songs in Nashville. I just don't know anybody or didn't know anything." And so he invited me down, and I started making trips when I was 19 or so.
So
and I did that for like 6 years, and then I finally moved. So
are you confirming that it's not what you know, it's who you know?
Oh, absolutely.
100%?
No, it's not even that. Well, I mean, I guess sometimes it is. It can be a little political, you know, but yeah, I'm here anyway, so it's all good.
Where were you, and how did you react when you found out that a major country star was going to cut one of your songs?
I had a migraine. I was sitting on the couch. I was laying on my manager's couch. I was out of money. I was ready to move back to Canada. It was October that year. I was literally like telling my parents, I was like, well, I guess I'm coming home because I don't have a deal. I don't have anything. You know, I've been here for 2 years straight, nothing. And then I was laying on the couch and I had a migraine, and my buddy Cole Swindell texted me, who I wrote the song with. I wrote with him and Adam Sanders. And we had written a bunch of songs together. I loved writing songs with those guys, so we just kept writing songs. And so anyway, so I get a text from Cole saying, "Hey man, Luke just cut our song." And needless to say, my migraine just disappeared
magically.
It's amazing, huh?
Just like, where'd it go?
Right.
And I was like jumping up and down, and the rest is kind of history. I signed in that new year, that next year, I signed a deal with Warner Chappell, and I've been there for 4 years now.
So you were this close to going back home.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Nashville's a way of doing that.
Yeah.
You miss Canada at all?
What's that?
You miss home?
I do at times, but I try and get back as much as possible. And I just signed a record deal up there last October with Warner Canada, so I get up there quite a bit now. But.
I mean, you can make a living just doing country music in Canada, right? I mean, if you had wanted to stay there, move back from Nashville to Canada.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do, you know.
Yeah.
And I think you know, and it's one of those things like I love where I'm from, but you know, I always just found that, you know, my dreams were just bigger than just Canada.
Yeah.
And I've always been that way. And nothing against my home country at all. I love where I'm from.
You have any Canadian money on you? Any loons? That's what you call it?
Loonies.
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 That's it.
Toonies. Yeah. I do not.
Okay.
I do not have any money. Yeah. As a musician, you know, putting out his own single in the United States, I don't have any money. So.
No, wait a minute. You've had a lot of cuts on a lot of people's albums.
I have.
I'm guessing you've had to get a bigger mailbox because the checks are pouring in.
Well, I wish it was that way.
Yeah.
You know, no, it's the Luke thing was a huge. It made everything possible.
Yeah.
You know, it made us able to continue to keep going, to keep climbing the mountain, and I think. So that was a huge part of it, and then I got a lot of cuts after that, and then, but it's just funny as an artist. I don't know what happens, but you just go from like this is, you know, I use my songwriting to do what I really want to do, which is perform and play, and which is where it all started for me when I was 12 years old. You know, I went in a karaoke contest. I was singing "Be My Baby Tonight" by John Michael Montgomery, and I was getting down on my knees,
right? And
I was a performer. That's how I started.
Let's hear a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, yo, jeez. Could you, would you, ain't you gonna? If I asked you, would you wanna be my baby tonight?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
So who's this guy you got here with you?
This is Casey Todd. He's my band leader. You know, he keeps us together on the road and stuff. So I always bring him because otherwise I'll get lost and stuff.
So once you got that first cut and Cole texted you and said, "Hey man, we're going to be on Luke's new album," did people around Nashville start noticing you? Did ears start, pricking up a little bit?
It's one of those weird. I was writing song. I was doing the same thing I was doing before.
Yeah.
It was no different.
It all changes, though,
It all
right?
changes. Yeah, I got a call from Blaine Rhodes at Warner Chappell, and he's like, "You want to come in here?" And I had another deal that fell through just before that, and literally like after that deal fell through, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'm leaving." I got the cut, and then I got a call from Blaine Rhodes at Warner Chappell, and he's like, "You just want to come in here?" And the reason the deal before fell through is because he didn't want to sign me as an artist-writer. He just wanted to sign me as a writer.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I'm an artist, so I don't know what you want,
Stick to your guns,
and
man.
Just like, sorry, dude.
That's
And then I got that cut. Yeah, it all changed. It was amazing moment.
We're talking to Aaron Goodvin. The new single is called Woman in Love. We'll play that in just a few minutes. You guys want to do another song live for us?
Yeah,
Okay.
love to.
What you going to do?
I'm gonna do a song called "Knock on Wood." I just feel like it's a good way to tell everybody who I am, what I'm all about. So.
All right. Aaron Goodvin live in the studio this morning on 100.9 The Farm.
I'm gonna change the world, just me and this guitar. And I'm gonna bank more money than you can fit in 20 tip jars. Then I'm gonna leave those bars for a sellout in Madison Square. 18,000 screaming fans, burning lighters in the air. Knock on wood, yeah, with a little luck from up above, coming down from the man upstairs. Well, I'll be the song that you sing along on some radio somewhere. And all those doubters and demons who thought they could stop my dreaming can stick it where the sun don't shine for good. Knock on wood. And I'm gonna find a woman, one who's better than the last, the one who sees my future and wants it just as bad as I do. And that's the truth. And yeah, I'm gonna find her soon. Knock on wood, yeah, with a little love from up above, coming down from the man upstairs. Well, I'll be the song that you sing along, some radio somewhere. And all those doubters and demons who thought they could stop my dreaming can stick it where the sun don't shine for good. Knock on wood. It's a wonder this old fist had enough to hold right through it. This table where my mama sat and said, "Son, you can do it." Yeah, I swear it's gonna work out like it should. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Well, I'm gonna change the world, just me and this guitar.
Wow, that is so good, man. That is Aaron Goodvin
Thank you
live in
so
the
much.
studio this morning.